What's up, guys? This is Adam Gillespie with Rancid and Sweaty Calves coming at you with yet another video. And in this one today, I'll be talking about the disturbing approach to monopolizing Lord of the Rings that Amazon has been taking recently. Now, for those of you who don't know, Tolkien was vehemently opposed to major media corporations such as Disney and others of his day taking hold or taking reign over his story. It wasn't just another average fantasy story that could be told by any major media corporation or interpreted in any random way. It was designed in a very specific world, a very specific way. And the way that Amazon is kind of disrespecting that lore already, it's disturbing to see that they might get their hands on more stuff to destroy. That being said, let's get into this article. As you can see here, Amazon is reportedly monopolizing Lord of the Rings, and Tolkien fans are devastated, that's for sure. I'm a Tolkien fan. I don't like the fact that this is happening. Middle-earth is expanding with Amazon's Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power, this September, but fans are up in arms over how much of J.R.R. Tolkien's work Amazon owns. So we come down here. Amazon's Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power is debuting this year, but the conglomerate just acquired the rights to The Hobbit and more of Middle-earth, going against one of J.R.R. Tolkien's standards when protecting his stories. So they're probably going to explain this. The world of author J.R.R. Tolkien and his Middle-earth, with Mount Doom, the Shire, the Dark Lord Sauron, is one of the most beloved novels and film franchises in history, with director Peter Jackson's The Lord of the Rings trilogy being regarded as one of the greatest sagas of all time. It really is. The books are incredible. The story told in those books is incredible. The effort put into making those books awesome is incredible. The amount of effort put into these stories is incredible. The amount of effort put into the original 3 movies is incredible. Adding to this fantasy world, Adding to this fantasy world this September is Amazon's Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power, a $500 million streaming series that has been met with mixed reviews upon its teaser trailer. Mixed reviews is a bit harsh of a statement. Actually, it's a bit of a cushioning statement. I'm going to go to YouTube, and I'm going to look up, just really quickly, Rings of Power. I'm going to look up the trailer, because this will tell you everything you need to know about this. This has got 28 million views. This is from Amazon, and this was from it's from February. 164,000 downvotes to 108,000 upvotes. That's downvotes of people who don't know that they have 164,000 people backing their opinion. And it's been ratioed into oblivion. There are more downvotes than there are upvotes. Which means that most people who saw this trailer didn't like it. So the whole mixed reviews, that's a little bit of a cushiony statement there. Not many fans were enthused when Amazon announced that they would be carrying for the Tolkien torch, follow Peter Jackson's Rings and the Hobbit franchise. In fact, upon unveiling new and original characters, many fans expressed their disappointment in Amazon and more, claiming that the studio will undermine J.R.R. Tolkien's legacy. And that is 100% accurate. They are taking something that wasn't in the story and adding to it to get something that they want in a political sphere. It's not going to be the same story. Nonetheless, Amazon just altered the future of Middle-earth after acquiring the entire film and media rights to The Hobbit, leading many to claim that Amazon is turning the Rings series franchise and legacy of Tolkien into a monopoly. With Lord of the Rings rights now up for sale and this MGM deal done, is there any monopolistic case law that prevents Amazon from further acquiring more rights to the Middle-earth? Probably not. I would hope that his kids and the Tolkien estate would go against the purchasing of his content and the monopolizing of it from an organization like Amazon that is clearly political and is clearly destroying his original works. Following the acquisition of MGM Studios, Amazon Studios and more gained complete creative control over the film rights of The Hobbit and more of Middle-earth, opening the door for future Hobbit spin-offs and more. And I don't doubt that they would probably change Frodo or Bilbo Baggins into some random black dwarf or something stupid like that, because that's what Amazon does. They race swap characters that don't need to be race swapped. They gender swap characters that don't need to be gender swapped. And they do stupid things like that to get what they want out of a political ideology. Much like the Walt Disney Company acquiring the last bit of Marvel IPs, Deadpool, X-Men, with the purchase of 20th Century Fox, Amazon has gained near complete control of all the Lord of the Rings media that fans enjoy today, instilling fear that streaming rights to the Rings of trilogy, to the Rings trilogy, they really need to just say the Rings of the Lord of the Rings trilogy, and the Hobbit trilogy, directed by Peter Jackson, could change or disappear altogether. It wouldn't surprise me if they just stopped letting people have the movies that are good, because they want people to think that their stuff is good, but all the knowledge of what's going on in the with the actual movies, all the stuff that happened with the movies, the praise that those movies get from Tolkien fans in general shows just how much people actually care about this franchise. And if you destroy the original movies, you have the ability to completely rewrite and recreate the story in your own image and your own will and your own design, and it could do massive damage to the actual fan base and massive damage to uh, the franchise. They already are doing massive damage to the franchise. I hope that they burn. I hope that the show that they're making, the season of the stuff that they're doing, I hope it burns. I hope it all falls to the ground. I hope that they don't get anywhere with it and that it just continues to be a disappointment for them. Because it's so frustrating to see that they're doing stupid crap like this. Like, really? Really? You're going to purposefully put out a bunch of garbage that is completely antithetical to what Tolkien was doing in his stories? You're going to completely change the original ideology of the characters. You're going to completely change the looks of the characters, the actions of the characters, the roles of the characters. For what? For what? It's literally just political experimentism. It's just a way to get praised by a bunch of people who don't know anything about the actual story. But oh, well, now there's a gay person in the story, so it's incredible. Oh my gosh, wow. It's frustrating. And this stuff needs to stop. I hope you guys found this video enjoyable. It's going to be a short one, I know, but I don't really have much to cover about this because it's kind of been quiet after all the backlash that they got initially. So if you did enjoy this video, make sure to like, comment down below in the comment section. It's always fun to see you guys engaging down there in friendly discussion. Don't forget to subscribe. You know, if you haven't yet, click that bell notification icon so you're updated whenever I upload a new video. And follow me over on Rumble. You can find me at Rancid, all caps, RANTSIT, no space. Just look up Rancid on Rumble. You can support me over there. That'd be a great help. Also, I'm going to be creating a Patreon not too long from now. So when I do get that created, I'll let you guys know. And then you can go over there and help support me on Patreon. So that'd be great. And yeah, I love seeing the fellowship grow, you guys. We're at like over 60 subscribers now, which I never thought I'd get to. But the fact that we are there is so awesome, and I hope that we can continue to grow together. That being said, I hope you guys have a great day and a great rest of the week.